All right. Laptop didn't work. We're on the cell phone.
Except that I don't have the tripod or anything out here.
Well, there's nobody in this end. You can see it. See here. Yeah, it's like lagging out really bad. It looks horrible. I can see it on my phone. We may have to just try this again. I don't know how the sound quality is with the phone, but it wasn't working on the laptop. And looks a little better now. So let us know if it's coming through. If it gets bad connection, we'll do the best we can. We're still new at this live stuff, so we did it on the laptop last time, and it worked great. It was a great picture, great sound. We weren't planning on doing it on the phone, so I'm trying to hold it here.
Hold on a second. I gotta go grab the tripod.
I'll try to keep you entertained until Rachel gets back.
Oh, I don't know what the issue is, but it's still not working. We're trying it on the phone, but of course I don't have the tripod or anything out there for it. So, yeah.
Doing live tomorrow, so we decided to do it today. I apologize for the internet issues, and thank you for everybody for joining us. Let's see, we got Mary and Miley's Adventures is in the house. Carrie, thanks for joining us. Got Rhonda.
Okay, I'm gonna jiggle you around here a minute because I'm gonna try to put you in this tripod.
Okay, got Squirrels Magnet Fishing. Thanks for joining us. Karen Spear. Anna Milton, hello. Thanks for joining us.
Well, let's just shut this thing a minute and set it up here.
There you go. All right. Hey, Tony, the big Italian.
4 hours later.
4 hours later.
So, yeah. Hey, Melvin, Donnie. Hi, Donald. I missed everybody, and you're going to have to follow chat over there because I can't see chat except the little part that pops up on the screen now because my phone is the camera.
Yeah. Yeah, we were trying to do it on the laptop or on the phone. All right. Brenda Jessup, hello.
Hi, Brenda.
Got Donald Markham, thanks for joining us. Nona Milton. Judy Jules. Probably cooking something good right now, I bet.
Yeah. Did you make your churro cheesecake yet, Judy?
Yeah, Judy, did you make that cheesecake?
Yeah. Did you enjoy it? Did you make it?
Hey, we got Anson, Ivy's Family Factorium. Thanks for joining us.
Factotum. Yeah.
Oh, Factotum. I'm sorry. I'm getting old. I probably should get some glasses. I keep holding out.
Yeah, my new glasses are in, but they're not open till Tuesday, so I gotta wait.
Yeah, I'll try to stop bumping the table. I see it's shaking on you.
Yeah.
But anybody's got any questions for us? And we got a couple projects coming up tomorrow we're going to be working on, so we'll get some new content out.
It's time, Sean. She bought what? What'd Judy say? She said, no, I bought ingredients again, Lo. I made something else.
Thanks, Anson. I appreciate it. I'm not the only one.
Yeah, I know when I first saw it, I was like, I didn't know what it meant, and I wasn't sure how to say it, and I was like, had to look at it a few times. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we just decided we were going to go live today because we're going to be really busy tomorrow.
Yeah. Anona said she bought over $100 in Valentine's decorations for her house and work office. Well, I hope it looks great.
Right? We still have our Christmas trees out here. There's no decorations on them, and I thought about just leaving them out here in the tent and hanging some little hearts and stuff from them for Valentine's Day and making them Valentine's trees.
Oh, Carrie says it's time for glasses. I mean, my hair is already changing color. It's getting pretty light. It used to be pretty dark, but
yeah, mine blends in a little bit. You can't really see it that much, but there's gray in there. It definitely looks more red outside in the sun.
Yeah. Hey, Mary and Miley made it back.
So we're playing musical lives today, guys. So which one are you in?
Right. Sorry about all the technical difficulties.
Yeah, I mean, we used to be gamers, and we used to live stream almost every day for like 10 years on YouTube, and it's
nobody watched.
Yeah, no, nobody watched, but I never had any issues with it. And then the last live that we did the same way, right?
Yeah.
You know, and we didn't have any issues, but it just keeps saying that it can't connect to the internet, and it just buffers. It says you have a low connection thing or something, and so apparently our internet's not doing so well right now.
Ace has got a question for us. Hi, Ace, by the way. It's a great day in Arkansas. She says, y'all back to good. How do y'all come up with your awesome name or ornery name?
Well, it's kind of a bunch of different reasons, really. Some of them I can't really talk about on YouTube, and some of them are just like emotional, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of a big culmination of a bunch of things about just, you know, taking a step back, and, you know, getting back to simpler times, and try to relieve yourself of stress.
Right, get rid of stress, lose the luggage.
Yeah.
We're getting back to good.
Letting things go, and
we left the city life. We're getting back to, the good life.
Yeah.
So back to good.
Getting health back to good, getting emotionally back to good.
Heartland HQ, Dinka Tank, thanks for joining us. Denise Hendry. Yeah, it's 72 in Florida. It is a little chilly. It's not 72, but we had sunshine today. I was a little hot in my coat.
I was warm in the tent. I had to open up the doors and let the flaps. I had that door. I had to roll it all the way up to just leave it open, and that flap over there for that door, I had it zipped all the way up so it was flapping in the wind. But and I had some fans on to pull the air through. So once you do that, it's not so bad. But if the doors are both closed in here during the day, it gets sweaty.
Let's see if we didn't miss anybody here. Oh, Gary says he's back. Take 52. Let's see.
Yep, next time I'll make sure that I have my phone and a tripod and everything set up as backups. I did the first time, and we had the laptop set up as a backup, and we were going to go live on the phone, but I didn't know how to do it from my phone and couldn't figure it out. So we just did it on the laptop, and it worked great. Now this time we started on laptop and we ended up on the phone, so I don't know. I was just worried we were going to end up in vertical mode, and I did not want that.
We got Deborah Murphy. Hi, Deborah. It's 20 and windy in Kansas. I'll take 50 degrees in Arkansas and no wind.
Yeah, we're supposed to get Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I don't know. They probably changed it again since yesterday, but we're supposed to have like 36 hours of freezing or below. Thanks, Judy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's supposed to be like 32, 33 during the day, 31, right in that range.
Right.
And like 15, 17, 18, something like that at night. So.
Got Rainy Ridge. Howdy.
Early
Thanks
in the
for
morning.
joining us.
You don't mind the cold weather, just hate all this dang mud.
Yeah.
And I missed the rest of it, something about Paris. But yeah. It's next year it won't be as bad, because this year it didn't get cleared until right before the dormant season, so we didn't have the opportunity to get the grass. It was starting, it was there. But it wasn't, it was like a quarter of an inch. So we didn't get that vegetation to keep the runoff and mud from happening so bad. So next year it'll be a lot better.
Yeah.
And it'll get leveled out a little better and everything and graded just right and whatnot. So it just can't fix it now. It's too wet and cold. It's the process, guys.
Yeah, not able to get the little one-wheel drive Mazda in the driveway over here in front of our camper anymore. It's just, it got too bad with all that mud, so I'm having to park over in Gary Mary's driveway right now. So
yeah, I had to take the gorilla cart over there when he got home today because he had groceries. So I had to go haul the gorilla cart over there to bring our groceries home.
Yeah, I had to walk through all the mud in the dark and this morning at 5 a.m. So get over there. But
right, hit that like button, everyone. Oh, minus 17 somewhere. What did that say?
Minus 17 degrees in Saskatchewan, Canada.
Oof.
Lori Larkin, hello. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, that's way too cold up there in Canada for me.
We got Jeanne Lime Potter from Asheville, New York. Yeah, I bet it's cold up in New York.
Yeah, I saw some Pennsylvania up there too or something. That's probably really cold up there too. I don't know. We thought Arkansas is still pretty far south, so we were in the mountains more in southern Arizona, so the weather was comparable to here, but it's definitely more humid here and definitely wetter.
It was hotter here. We got here September 16th. And
17th.
It still hit 100 degrees before, we got to all this cold. So 100 degrees with this humidity is really hot,
It's going to remind me of Florida, and I did not like Florida.
Yeah. So, I mean,
the humidity. Yeah. I like the dry heat that Arizona has. It's so much easier to breathe in. But, yeah.
Hey, Lori Carp, good afternoon.
We didn't have any shade trees in Arizona.
Yeah, just palm trees.
Yeah, but we didn't have any where we lived.
Oh, yeah, where we were at. Yeah, it was
in Phoenix, we had palm trees. When we lived there, we had palm trees, but...
Yeah, in Cochise County, where we were at, it was mesquite trees, but they're more like bushes. They're not really trees.
Yeah, you can't, stand next to them and get any shade.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're squatting down in between them, but nobody wants to squat in between mesquite trees because, if you don't know, they have really pokey thorns.
Yeah, they're the thorny kind. Hey, Glenda.
We didn't have any Joshua trees where we lived. They have a lot of those up north.
Yeah.
And by Tucson, they got some, but we didn't have any where we were.
Yeah.
Those are really cool looking trees.
I do love all these trees here in Arkansas. They're so tall here. They grow so high. It's gorgeous. I love it. Except
when they're swaying and they're within reach of the camper. Then I don't like them so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to have to get some trees cleared. So we got 2 projects we're going to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I don't know. We don't have a whole lot else to do here. We're working on some things on the inside because everything outside is winterized, waterproofed, and we got our bubble tent set up. It did rain yesterday for a little bit. Last night for a little bit.
Not enough to get that mud off.
No, it did wash some of it off, but not a lot. Right. It's still a lot there. So I might need to take the broom out here when it's raining or right after it rains and scrub it down a little bit. But yeah, we just don't have anything else to do right now. We have one other video we need to do down at the property. We got to put up our no trespassing signs and purple paint, mark our territory with our little flags where we want to have Gary clear or something.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, Ben's Over Acres. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Charlie. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we didn't get a whole lot of rain, thankfully, because we certainly didn't need it. But, I mean, our tent does, but...
Yeah.
Wow, we got 73 people in here and 45 likes. Is that right?
If anybody... On our first live, we did a Q&A. If you didn't get to ask us a question, get to know us, ask anything about us, maybe our plans for a future on our property.
My favorite color is purple. Harbor Freight has these purple toolboxes, and
oh yeah,
those are on the wish list for the future workshop because we're gonna have like a black, gray, and purple workshop, and they got purple toolboxes. So I'm pretty excited about that, but that's not gonna happen for a while.
Well,
so I don't know.
It is tax season, so
Yeah, but our tax season is going to get ate up as it usually does with the
yeah.
big purchase because we're trying to find a 4-wheel drive vehicle.
Right, we need a 4-wheel drive. We're gonna have to get a culvert or at least materials to make a
Gravel
you
and
know
culvert to be able to get in on our property.
gravel culvert and
Vehicle.
4-wheel drive and maybe a few tools.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe a chainsaw. That would be great.
Oh, yeah, we need a chainsaw.
You know.
Right? Rainy Ridge, Eric and Tina. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, purple toolboxes would look really cool. I can see it now. It's going to be a cool looking garage. So yeah, we need some tool organization. So I still have to go through all the stuff on the porch behind us that was in the trunk. And Sean needs to sit down with me, and he's been working, so figure out what we want in the trunk and put it in a tote so it doesn't get all nastified again. So
something to change the tire if I get a flat would be great.
Yeah, I think there's 2 of them over there. Those little
I thought about that on the way
are.
to work the other day. I was like, you know what? She took all the tools out of the back. I don't have my lug wrench.
24-inch culvert.
I don't have my oil.
I don't know. Sean met some guy at work. He mentioned that he has culverts for a good price. So we got the hookup on culverts.
There's a farm shop. It doesn't show up on like Google Maps if you try to search businesses. It's the first exit off of I-40. I think it's I-40 Farm Supply. Supposedly they got good deals on culverts, so we'll check them out when we get our tax refund here.
Yeah, so that'll be our tax time. He just got the last document I think that we need today. I got the one from Google.
Yeah.
And then he got the one from work something or another. And so we can get our taxes filed now.
I'll be working on the taxes after this live.
Yeah. As soon as he gets those filed, we can get them accepted and get the money back. And that's basically gone. So, yeah. But it's going to help us get to our property. So
Brandon recommends we get at least 24 feet if we have long trailers and whatnot. So
the trailer will be going in on it one time.
We got one long trailer, so but it's going to have to be either parked up on the landing pad area, or if we go down and make the culvert and get it cleared into there, then it could go straight in. But that'll be a little bit of a nerve-wracking situation, though, because if you saw when we got to Arkansas, we got here by the hair of our chinny chin chin on Guardian Angels, because the hitch on the front of this trailer, this big fifth wheel, it had a gooseneck adapter on there. We should have took it off and just used the fifth wheel attachment before we left Arizona. But with all the weight, everything we had packed in the trailer, and going through Fort Worth, Dallas, it cracked the frame, the hitch off, and when we were getting ready to pull in here into the driveway, it started to push in and come apart into the front bedroom there. And we got that on video. The camper arrives. If you never watched that one was so we did get it welded thanks to Gary. We got it. We pulled it back together with come-alongs and welded it up. It held moving from the second driveway over here to the third driveway, but I don't know what's going to happen when we take it down there.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be some up and down to get it where we want it, or it may just get to the property and that'll be it. That'll be where it sits.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be nerve-wracking moving it again. But yeah, we got it down a zigzag road too, which is going to be a little tricky.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll be happy just to get it on our property and the thing's never moving again.
Yeah.
So we got to make sure that we have the pad set up. We've got it nice and level, and we'll bring in some gravel, level it out nice and even, and get the culvert set up. And then we can pretty much move our camper there.
Yeah.
And then the thing's never moving. It's going to get built around it. I saw a short today. You know what somebody did? They had this house, and it looked like a brick house from the outside, just like your regular ranch brick house. And it was abandoned. And some guy went and opened the side door that he's like, that's a weird door, So he went and peeked inside. It was an RV inside. It was just an empty shell inside the brick house, and it was nothing but an RV inside. I was dying laughing. I was like, yeah, they were probably trying to bypass some county codes and whatnot, and told them they couldn't live in their camper, and they probably like, well, you want to know what? we'll put up a house. We'll put up a shell.
Yeah.
It'll look like a house. But it was a camper inside, an old junk one too. It was hilarious.
That's funny.
But yeah, we're gonna build a permanent deck and whatnot when we get there. We'll make it look nice. And I wasn't planning on remodeling it or upgrading it until after we built our house, but since we've lived in it for 3 years already, and a little over 3 years now, and we're gonna be living in it a few more years.
Yeah.
We needed some upgrades, and we just figured we'd do them now while we can't do anything else. So.
All right. I think we got
Hi,
Ronnie
Ronnie.
Dowdy. Hey, how you doing, Ronnie? Thanks for joining us. Granny Jenny, welcome.
Hello, Granny Jenny.
Thank you for joining us.
It did start. Oh no, it started at 4. Well, it was supposed to start at 4, but we were having technical difficulties with our internet.
We tried to connect on the laptop the first time. It wasn't working, so we're on the phone right now.
What's the temperature in the tent?
Rachel's breaking out the laser thermometer.
Somewhere.
We are cheating, though. We got the diesel heater on because we were getting a cold chill coming through here. Let's see. The floor is 61 degrees. And the table is 74 degrees. So the heater's blowing across us right here. So I'm not wearing a jacket. I'm enjoying that diesel heater.
And the roof is 46, but it's usually colder up there because it's plastic. But
yeah, I think we're the sun's starting to go down. I think we're probably high 40s right now.
Yeah,
I think it got up to 59 today.
Hi, Dot. Yeah, so it's nice and warm in here. Once the sun goes down, it gets cool in here, and then we got the heater. We run it for a couple hours. It doesn't take a whole lot of fuel. How many and what type of outbuildings? Oh. Well, a lot. I want a bubble village. I want some more bubble tents that would make cute little greenhouse, starter tents. And I want an outdoor kitchen and outdoor dining area and a cool barbecue pit thing.
A windproof barbecue pit.
Yeah. Like something cool and covered that we can have parties with, invite you guys all over one day, and we can have a big event. And there will be a covered shelter with tables and chairs for everybody to sit in, and I want all 3 kids to build their own houses, and then I want our own house and a workshop for me and a workshop for him. And
I got a work cut out for me. Rachel's got a big list.
And a big garage to put all our cool tools that we'll have one day, like a tractor and our vehicles and a garage.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm getting a tractor.
Yeah.
But I can't wait till I get a tractor.
Rachel's dream is like what? Like an Arkansas Disney.
That's great.
Yeah. G-Money. That's funny. Yeah, I got plans. So, we're going to have to start small, and it's going to be one of those things, that's kind of never ending. Oops, sorry. That's me.
The house design Rachel made is, it's not, it looks super hard, but it actually really isn't.
Yeah. It's basically like the 4 buildings that are a rectangle, and one's on top, one's on side, and there's a square in the middle, and then the buildings.
A round roof.
Yeah, well maybe not really.
Sided roof, but
the buildings will have like a one slope roof, and the tall side will be in the inside, and the shorter side will be on the outside. And then the part in the middle that makes the square where all 4 buildings meet will have a 4-sided roof that matches the roofs on the buildings. And then the parts that are left in between the buildings will be fenced in. So those will be like the front one and the back one will be the front and the back porch. And then the side ones will be where our water catchment storage tanks will be for our water. So all the roofing will go down into those areas where our water storage is.
But we have that creek that it's, I guess it would be considered a dry creek because it's probably only running maybe, 3 to 6 months out of the year, depending on how much rain or snow we get. So we are planning on getting a watershed down on that south side of the property and collect a lot of that water. And, Gary's got to have somewhere for all that water to go. So send it our way. We're gonna
collect it.
We're gonna make a big watershed to get some water. So
Yeah, they make a lot of water pumps and fire hydrant hose ones that you can use for stuff like that. And then we have the plans already for the water filtration system because it may end up being muddy water or whatnot, you know. You don't necessarily want to put that in your tanks and make them all dirty. So I got this system that I got in a design thing plan already. And maybe I'll show you guys that one day in a community post or something. But it's you can do it with like 5-gallon buckets, or you can do it on a much larger scale with like 55-gallon buckets, or you could even go with IBC totes if you want to go big. But I want to put like a multiple stage filtration thing where you fill like the first bucket up with like a bigger pea gravel, and then you do one with sand, and you do one with charcoal, and then you have pond filters that you can buy in these big like 100-foot rolls. And you can get some of those, and you can do one barrel with the coarse, one barrel with the medium, and one barrel with fine. And then you can do like bio bead balls like you would use in like a fish tank or pond system. There's all kinds of different mediums you can use, and the more you do, the better your water is going to get. So I would like to do something like that for filtering out like nature's water stuff, you know, rainwater or puddle water or overflow water from the creek or something. So, but yeah. That way we won't need a well. We won't need city water. We'll just collect it all. And even people in Arizona, they don't get a whole lot of rain, but when they do get rain, it dumps buckets. So people, if they have the right setup, they get enough water in one rain for the whole year. So it's all about just having storage available for it. So, you know, if we can get at least 10 to 20,000 gallons of water stored and have a filtration system so that it's not stagnant.
I did some math, some calculations for us for rainwater catchment in Arizona. 14 inches of rain a year. It was 5,500 square feet. I was going to make a rain roof to catch and hold 28,000 gallons, but that's what I figured for us using for a family of 4.
Yeah, and Eunice, we do have some water test kit stuff already. When we got our water filtration system for the camper, we bought some 2 digital testers and some pH test strips and stuff, so it tells us the TDS on the digital ones and some other things.
Yeah. Flyover Urban Garden. Hello from Arkansas. Hey, Lynn the Okie Dokie. How you doing?
Yeah, Anson. That's basically what it's derived from, is like third world filter systems, and they usually do it in like a 5-gallon bucket, and they put layers. But yeah.
Eunice Henderson, hello.
Sounds like you made half of this relationship will never retire. He's younger than me. He's got more time, so got to keep him moving.
Keep feeding me good. I mean, obviously, look, if you can see me, I am a little on the heavier side, so.
I like button.
Hey, like button. You're not late. You're just in time.
Right. Our live was messed up at the beginning anyways. You're lucky you missed it because it was probably frustrating for all of you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, Judy has a question. Go ahead, Judy. Oh, plus we're going to have animal buildings too.
Yeah.
And a lot of fence.
We want to start with chickens. We want meat chickens and
eggs.
Eggs.
Judy's going to show me.
We got a great teacher in Judy. She's got beautiful chickens, and they're very healthy.
And she's got really pretty eggs, like all kinds of crazy colors.
Yeah. Rachel really wants to get, what are the rabbits again?
Angora rabbits.
Angora rabbits, yeah.
You can use their fur to sell it because it sells for really good money, especially if you sell it directly to France. And they apparently use it a lot and pay good money for it. But you can also spin it yourself, and I thought that would be something cool to learn.
Yeah.
What's the weather there? Is it cold? Outside it's probably 40 some degrees. In here it's about 70 something probably.
Yeah. Hey Kim Lock, I don't think I saw you yet. Thanks for joining us.
What's your question, Judy?
All right, Anson. Take care. Thanks for joining us.
Oh gosh, Anson, that's no fun. Yeah, start using the AI stuff and see what it suggests. It might help.
Yeah.
I heard somebody else does that, and I need to try it. Maybe we'd be getting more viewers. See you later, G-Money. Judy, you didn't even have a question yet. Silly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the RV stays warm. We didn't even turn on the heat in the RV last night until like this morning at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I think it only got down to 40 degrees. Tonight it's going to get down below freezing, or well, early in the morning. Then Monday morning, it said possible snow tomorrow night, but I don't know.
I don't know.
The weather always changes in Arkansas.
Yeah, and I was doing laundry all day yesterday. We got all these new fancy blankets. Do you see? It's like faux fur stuff. So we got chairs with the fur, just like my boots with the fur. But yeah, so I was washing some blankets yesterday because the cat she was a naughty girl.
Yeah.
I was trying to keep her outside with me and keep her quiet because Sean had to get up at 4 a.m.
Yes,
so
we have a female cat that we need to get fixed because she's in heat right now, and oh god, she's howling all night long, and only when I come home for some reason she just starts getting excited and
just crazy meowing and won't stop and does it really loud.
Yeah.
So she was driving him nuts, and I had stuff to do out here on the laptop, and I was watching movies out here, so I brought the cat out with me.
We got to get her to the vet, get her fixed.
Yeah. Lindy Okie Dokie says, is Xander and the daughter, which is Lexi, only 2 left at home? Yes, Lynn, they are. Xander is 17. Lexi is 13. She'll be 14 in June. And Xander will turn 18 in November. So he's almost an adult. So we're soon going to be down to 1 at home. Although Xander's not really going anywhere, I don't think. I mean, not urgently. So he doesn't have plans to leave anywhere yet. So, he's welcome to stay. He's got his own room.
I mean, KJ, is it really worth it going through everything we're going through? I mean, I don't know. Living in the city is a grind. You got a mortgage. We had car payments. I was working 50 hours a week. And, Rachel's working. Kids are in school. Never see anybody. I still work full time, but I'm actually working less. I'm not working that 50, 55-hour work week anymore. I'm with the drive time and everything. I'm probably around 45 hours because I do have to travel quite a bit of distance, 45 minutes one way, so that adds an hour and a half to my day, so about 45 hours a week spent on full-time work. So and then our bills aren't as high, and so we have more freedom to do things. So I believe it's worth it. So far we're happy. We got a lot of stress not living that city life, and I don't know about you, I don't ever want to deal with gridlock traffic anymore. So
yeah. And I'm feeling fine. I just was sweeping and kicking up dust and all that good stuff, so my sinuses are a little congested right now.
Yeah.
And I tried to turn the fan on, but it was like right before we went live, so we could hear. So yeah, I'm feeling fine.
Have a good night, Carrie.
Good night, Carrie.
Love you. That's my sister, by the way.
Like button. Will Rachel do some more cooking videos? I know it must be difficult filming and cooking at the same time. It sure is, especially in the darker environment. So that's part of the reason why I want to remodel too, is to get some brighter colors in there to make it easier to film in there. But need some more of those delicious recipes. Yeah, I mean, I was just really excited about that one when we had it. I couldn't believe how yummy it was. Now you're making me want it now. But yeah, we can do some more cooking videos sometimes, and probably not a whole lot because,
Granny Jenny asked if I'm getting stuck in that mud. Are you able to get to work? I almost didn't get out the other morning, but I did get out, and we're not using the driveway over here anymore until all that moisture's out of there and we can get it repaved, get some gravel in there. I'm parking over at Gary and Mary's right now over in their driveway. That's pretty wide. So,
yeah, and they have gravel on their driveway, on that part of the driveway, so it's not so bad.
Traverse through the mud to get to the car, but I'm able to get out okay.
Yeah, but thank you for the Gorilla Cart, because the Gorilla Cart is what's rescuing us from, getting mail and going over to where he parks to get the groceries and bring them all the way back over here. So, yeah, I can't carry all that stuff anymore. My shoulders are a little weak from tearing my rotator cuffs a couple years ago. So, Lexi's birthday is June 22nd.
Yeah. Hey, Pearl, thank you. Thanks for coming back.
The same day as Jan from Simply Jan Homestead. So June 22nd is Jan's birthday. Go tell her happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes, Pearl, we finally made it in.
Yeah, my birthday is coming up.
You're getting stuck in that mud there. Oh, you already read that
Carrie's
one?
got us in the car. Well, don't be distracted while you drive. Eyes on the road.
Are you driving here? You gonna come visit?
We're only 7 hours away, right? I know, we're so close yet so far away. We are coming this year. We're gonna take a trip to Tennessee to go see my family in Tennessee, and
yeah,
I don't know, maybe we'll show you a video of it.
Yeah, there's a couple meetups coming up. There's, I think, the Ozarks one, the one that's Jan's, that she does. I think it's co-sponsored, but I know Jan's part of it. Theirs is coming up. Oh, this is on Top Chat too, so we're missing some chat. It's got to be on all. Nope. Sorry, we didn't have it on all. We had it on Top Chat, so we probably missed a million comments. Just forgive us,
Still
please.
A YouTube noob over here.
But yeah, the Ozarks one is in April, I believe.
Yeah.
The Mid-America one, which I think is in Missouri. And I have it on my website, so go to my description on the YouTube thing or in the videos, and it has my website on there. And I try to pick like local events here that I would love to go to. Not saying we're going to be able to, but any local events, I put them on the top of the website, right underneath the beginning.
Happy birthday, Dot.
And
Dot Roper's birthday is tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Dot. And then there's one in May at Mid-America. That's the one that MT Homestead is hosting. And that one is one I really want to go to. I know there's going to be a lot of people at that one, and that's at Lake Eufaula in Oklahoma. And then there's another one that is the 10 Killer meetup, and that is in June. So go to the website and find out if you want to go. So you can register and save your camping spot or find an Airbnb. I don't know what we're going to do, but we got to go to at least one of those. So I'd really like to go to all of them, honestly, but I just don't think that's going to happen. He's got work, guys.
I got vacation time saved up, so I got almost 2 weeks worth. So.
What part of Tennessee does your family live in?
Clarksville. About
it's near Nashville.
45 minutes from Nashville. It was a small town, and now it's kind of a small, big city.
Yeah, I've been there a few times. They have what's that military thing?
Oh, that's Fort Campbell.
Yeah, Fort Campbell's there. So
101st Airborne.
What's up, Brian?
I believe.
So the last time we were there, we got to go down to the river that's there, and they had one of those cool paddle wheel boats, like a gambling boat type thing, or a restaurant, or whatever it was, a tourist thing.
Oh,
and that was really cool.
Like a paddle boat.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian Wilkerson, how you doing? Sorry if we missed your chat. We had the chat on Top Chat. I guess it doesn't show all the chat when you do that.
Yeah, you gotta have it on all so we can catch it all. So we missed it, people, I'm sure. I'm sorry. We'll get better, I promise. Hey, we got 105. That's pretty exciting.
Hey, everybody, welcome in. Anybody's got any questions, go ahead and ask. We started late, so we're going to do a full hour, so it's going to be right around, I think we're at 39 minutes right now, so
I have no idea.
Right around 5:30.
Oh, yeah, it does right there, 39 minutes, so.
Yeah, so We'll go for another 20 minutes. If anybody has any questions that didn't get to ask on that first live on our Q&A.
Yeah, just because we're slacking here and can't figure out how to work these things.
Yeah. So we'll be working on 2 projects tomorrow. One for inside the camper. A little bit of a spoiler, but it's really needed. It's not going to be the most entertaining video.
It's going to be really cool, though.
Yeah.
And it's actually going to be part 1 of 2 because we can't do it in one video. So it's one kind of upgrade, but it's going to be in 2 parts because it is 2 parts. And and the other one is for the car. So I can't do it if Sean's not here because he has the car. So
there's still a lot of standing water, Marco. It's still super muddy. It's clay. It's real slick. It just sticks inside the tread of the tires and it turns into a slick. So
and the ground's already so saturated, so it's not really soaking in very quickly.
Right. So without 4-wheel drive, it's not the best situation.
Right, Judy? Just got through watching Tim's premiere. Uh-oh, we missed it. Sorry, Tim. Go Rich Life.
Rich Life!
Not that Tim's ever going to be here, but hey, there's Paul
Honeyman. Paul Honeymoon. I hope you're feeling good these days.
Honeyman. Yes, prayers for you, Paul. I heard your news, and I'm praying for your family. Stay strong.
Uh-oh, we're getting a bad internet connection again. Sorry about that.
Oh, no. Yeah, maybe it's like a bad time because it's really like prime time right now. So it's on the weekend and it's, the prime time. Everybody's getting off work. So it's probably like the worst time internet-wise to do it. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what's a good time, or we'll just try to go a little earlier so maybe people are still at work and not using the internet. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cleared up somehow.
No, the picture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we could see the replay. That's how we're reading the chat. So that's why I keep looking down, trying to make sure I don't miss anybody's comments or if anybody wanted to ask that question.
Yeah, it pops up on the screen, but just for a second, and they gotta read fast. And Sean's got this little itsy bitsy chat on his thing. Mine's like all blown up big, and his is like micro
I don't need
chat.
Yet.
No, his is like micro chat, so it's like really hard to read. I don't even know how he reads that. It's like super tiny chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, so not a whole lot else going on. I'm gonna go cook dinner when we're done here, but we've just been.
What are you making for dinner?
I don't know. What did you bring home?
Oh yeah.
I haven't even seen yet. The kids unpacked the groceries.
Oh, I got some olive oil and some Kentucky seasoned flour, so you can make.
Oh, I know what we're making.
Yeah.
Homemade chicken tenders.
Right. Way better than the frozen store brand or fast food. Yeah.
What's the goal to be fully established? I don't know that we ever will be fully established. I think it's going to be a work in progress till the day I die. But, it's just start somewhere and keep going, because we just got a lot of different projects. And when you get done with all those, you're going to want to improve on some of the other ones that maybe we're just kind of temporary situations. Gary. You need a
bigger glasses.
These Walmart specials.
Age is just a number, Lynn. The okie dokie.
Yeah.
It's just a couple years. We're good.
Yeah. I'm good. I don't feel my age. Well, some days. I mean, in some aspects I do, I guess, but other days I don't. But
I had this major surgery last. I was working at work. We just did inventory. I was moving a bunch of heavy stuff around, and I just started feeling pain in my abdomen area, and I thought I was getting sick, like I was feverish. So I was out for work for a couple days. I went back to work. I could barely move. They sent me home. I tried to get over it for a couple days, and then finally I told Rachel, take me to the hospital. And because I couldn't bend nothing, I was just like, I was getting stabbed in the abdomen area. She took me we were in a rural area. She took me to a hospital that was about an hour away, and they did an MRI or a CAT scan, the thing that spins around you, and they came back in eyes wide open and said, if you don't have surgery right now, you're gonna die. And by that time they had given me some pain medicine, so I was like, oh wow, okay. So, and then Rachel's kind of in a panic mode, and they tell me that they need to either take me by ambulance or airlift me to another hospital. They're trying to find a surgeon. So they found a surgeon in Tucson, and they flew me on a helicopter up there from southern Arizona, down by the border, all the way up to Tucson, and I had emergency surgery. So after that surgery, I started feeling old. It started to hit me. So
yeah. Granny Janny, what are you planning to do for internet? We normally, what we've done for the last 3 years while we were in Arizona is we have 50 gigs, I think, of hotspot on each of our phones, and we have 4 phones, so everybody has 50 gigs to work with.
yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work so well here because
No, but Gary said if I need to like update, upload videos or things like that, we can just come on down here and park the one right there. We'll just pull in the driveway down here and sit in our golf cart hopefully someday, and I'll just boogie on down here. But yeah, and normally we don't have any issues with the internet. We've got full signal, but today is just having issues, and I don't know if it's because of the time of day it is and the day that it is. It's on the weekend and a lot of people are home and on the internet, so when you have more people using the internet signals can be a little sketchy.
Yeah, we missed a couple people here.
And Mike Birch, hello.
Mike Birch.
Yep. Gary will just come on down here and we're going to hang out.
And let's see.
Ace, it's not a big thing for me.
No.
Either seeing little letters. Oh, yeah. Julia. Hi, Julia.
Hello, Julia. Well, it looks like the picture got better. So, sorry for the trouble getting it all started. Rachel had this nice thumbnail and title and everything, and now we're just kind of winging it with the...
Yes, Paul, I heard about that, and really sorry to hear about your brother. And battling pneumonia at the same time. I've never had pneumonia, but
yeah,
it seems like a lot of people are getting pneumonia lately.
Yeah.
That'll knock you right down, so you got to get some immune boosting stuff in you and stay away from people.
Yeah, we'll send some prayers your way, Paul.
I don't know how you avoid that really, but you work, so, or no, I don't know if you work still or not. Are you retired, Paul? I think you're retired.
I don't know if I'm ever going to be retired, even if I am retired.
Yeah.
I'm still going to have to work.
Yeah. Because once we get all done building and we have animals, we're going to have to take care of them.
But you know what? I'll be on my own time, and I'll be doing something I enjoy. So.
I plan on having an extensive garden because my goal is to grow or at least 80% of our food would be great.
Yeah.
Between a garden and animals and whatnot, it would be great if we could reduce the amount of things that we have to purchase and can grow ourselves so we know what's in them and what's not in them. We don't like some of those things that they're putting in there. And you really can't get away from it now. So, unless you grow your own. And even then, if you buy corn seeds, it doesn't matter whether you don't put things on them, they're already genetically modified. I don't think there is any corn out there that isn't genetically modified. So there's just, and wheat, every wheat that you buy, I don't think that you can do that. So, we just want to get some clean food. Sean's kicking me over here. One of them controversial subjects for YouTube.
Right.
So yeah, we're going to have fun gardening.
Rachel had a really good garden. We did spend a couple years in Illinois up with Rachel's family, and she had a really nice garden there. Some of the best zucchini I ever had. Yeah,
it was zucchini.
Rachel makes awesome fried zucchini. If you've never had fried zucchini, you know what? That would be a good one to make.
Yeah, it's very consuming.
I think they sell it at a lot of restaurants as an appetizer.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really had it at a restaurant. It's just something that we made. I think it started with making fried eggplants, and we don't do that anymore. We do the zucchini instead.
Yeah.
But I like doing it with the yellow squash and the zucchini, doing fried ones. They're pretty good.
Oh, goodness. Saw the breakdown toxins in a fast food sandwich. There isn't any way I will ever eat another one. Yeah,
I
yeah.
know. Speaking of that, there was this situation recently where somebody had threw out a couple McDonald's cheeseburgers in their wrappers,
Oh, yes.
and like a month later, those burgers still looked like burgers. They were
Not
in the
rotted,
wrapper.
not moldy. No animal touched them.
No mice ate them. No mice ate them. Does that
So-
tell you something? They looked like burgers still, just like they came off the press yesterday.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I don't know that I can ever eat anything. We don't ever go to McDonald's anyways for years, but I don't know that I could ever eat another one of them after seeing that, because I'm like, that has been out there for some time.
Yeah.
And it still
Heirloom
looks-
seeds, yes. Rachel has
Yeah.
a ton of seeds.
Yeah,
which we've
I don't
got
know if we have a
saved.
whole lot of heirloom ones, but yeah. Those are expensive, but those would be nice. I need to get, well, not right away, because we got to get someplace to grow them first. But yeah, I definitely want to get like one of those big buckets with a bunch of different heirloom seeds, and that would be amazing.
Yeah.
So we'll get there. I think the type of garden things that I would really want to do is these raised beds that have the little greenhouse covers on them, so you can lift them up and keep your things covered.
Yeah, you don't got to be bent over.
Yeah, I'm too old to be doing that and
it's
getting
up
on the
from-
ground. It helps keep the rabbits and stuff out
Right,
of them.
keep there's these little fluffy bunnies that hop around here. They're so cute.
They'll destroy the whole garden. Between the pack rats and the jackrabbits in Arizona, the garden that I planted there, the last one, it was destroyed. They ate everything, all the way down to the stalk. You couldn't even tell there was anything there.
Yeah. Hey, Charlene Grady from Cape Cod. Thanks for joining us. We're going to go for about 8 more minutes here. That'll put us right about that hour mark. So if anybody has that last minute question.
Oh, yeah, I seen that breakdown of the sandwich there from Chick-fil-A, too. Yeah, I've seen that, how many ingredients are in it, and it's like, holy cow. Yeah, it's hard once you know.
Yeah.
You know. If you know, you know.
Oh, Melva and Donnie have hickory cane corn seed that is heirloom and not modified.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we want. That's what we want to hear. We like to get those kind of things.
Oh, Ace wants to know where you're at, where you're from in Illinois.
Near Chicago, about an hour southwest in a little town called Rochelle. My dad lives in a little town called Paw Paw.
Papa.
And my a brother and a sister live up near Rockford, kind of in between Rochelle and Rockford. And I have a sister that lives a little south of there in Peru. And then I have a brother that lives in New Jersey.
Yeah. Good night, Mom. Love you.
Good night, Mom. So yeah, I mostly grew up in Rochelle, but I've lived in Paw Paw and I've lived in Rockford.
Oh, Charlene's got raised beds. She says she loves them.
Yeah, I think it would be so much easier to do raised beds because you can fill them. We've got enough material on the ground to do like the hugelkultur starter where you put the composting, debris, some logs and some leaves and things like that, so it gets your soil good. And
oh yeah, a lot of that around here.
you can fill it up with that, so you don't waste. You don't have to buy like tons and tons of potting soil and like a truckload. You can cut down the amount of that stuff you have to put in on the top, but plus it'll make the soil much more fertile and whatnot. I got bread here that hasn't molded yet. It's been here about a month. Linneoki. I know, that's so funny. I saw somebody else that did a video of that recently too, and they had all kinds of different breads that they bought, and they just let them sit there to see how long it would take to notice mold on them. And some of them were like a couple months old, and they didn't have any mold on them or nothing. And I was like, "Ooh, now that's kind of weird."
Now you got me thinking about some fresh baked bread. Rachel makes bread. It's pretty good.
The kids want to start making bread like on a regular basis, where we have always fresh bread, because we like it when Sean picks up these. Well, we don't usually go grocery shopping. Sean does it on his way home from work, but when he brings home those like fresh deli loaves, those are the best. But we need to start making them. But yeah, we'll get there. It's a process. It's like a whole new thing when you start realizing some things and you want to start making them homemade. It's a learning process.
Yeah.
It takes a long time to get out of your ways that you've been doing stuff for a lot of time. We started doing things like, I think one of the first things that we did was figured out that we can make our own brown sugar. So we bought molasses for the first time a couple years ago, and now we make our own brown sugar. So that was pretty cool. The kids thought that was pretty neat. And then it kind of triggered into other things and making our own chocolate syrup. Because if you look at the ingredients on the chocolate syrup, whoa,
Oh, yeah.
you know, trying to avoid that high fructose corn syrup is not easy. Like, you start looking through the condiments like barbecue sauces and ketchups, and I heard they banned red dye. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So things are going to change, I think, with some things. But yeah. So it's just a process, learning, trying to get away from different things like seed oils and margarine and yada, yada, yada.
Hi, Gwen. Rachel says her mom's name is Rachel.
Oh, hi, Gwen. Yeah. I used to not know anybody named Rachel when I was a kid except one other person, and now I feel like I know. I hear the name a lot more.
Same way. I never met anybody named Sean, and now it seems like it might be a common name. It feels like maybe not as common as John.
We have 2 5-gallon buckets of cornmeal.
Yeah, Melvin and Donnie, they said they could send us some. We could make a row and get the seeds from it.
Awesome.
So
yeah, I have to learn these things. But that's another thing that we want to do is, or I want to do, is have a root cellar so that we can have buckets full of stuff, you know, seeds and cornmeal and things like that. That would be really cool. I want to kind of been looking into things, you know, like what other people are doing. Like, there's this one lady that's on I don't know, she's on one of the social medias, probably Instagram or something like that. It's on one of the other ones that I don't normally use, and she always has these mason jars that she makes up, like these big gallon jars of like muffin mix and cake mix and hot cocoa mix, and she mixes it all up herself, so that you have this big thing, so you don't have to go like buy box cake mix and things like that, or make it from scratch all the time every day, you know, when you want to make it. She just has like this big gallon size mason jars, and I'm like, that would be something really cool to do, and have a nice pantry full of those kind of things. And you know, like on Sundays you can have like a big day where you're saying, okay, we're low on this and this and this, and come up with a plan and kind of restock, and that way you have like all of your, you know, your basics, you know. And like the muffin mix, you can have like a really good base recipe and all the dry ingredients are already mixed up and ready to go. So all you got to do is throw in your milk or your eggs or whatever you need to add to it. But you can also switch it up and throw in, you know, blueberries one time, or you can throw in cinnamon sugar on one time and make some little coffee cake ones, or strawberries, or whatever you want to do. You can mix it up. So that's my goal. But got to have a root cellar with all those 5-gallon buckets full of seeds like wheat berries, and I don't know, I watch all these channels like The Lost Ways. I want to get that book, and it has all kinds of really cool ideas for that. But yeah.
All right.
Are we wrapping up to an hour? Sean needs to be careful. Rachel knows the Muffin Man. You're funny, Paul. Yeah, it's just
Donkey.
Okay, Sharon.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't add baking powder. It expires. Nothing will rise. Well, that's good to know. Who said that? Eunice. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Westbound is getting hungry, making him hungry. Yeah, it's almost dinner time here in Arkansas.
Yeah, we're going to go cook some dinner here, so.
Gonna make some chicken tenders and some onion rings.
Can you do this?
Do what?
Oh, no. Oh, I'll have to do it later.
Yeah.
I was going to check something here. I love the Muffin Man.
Yeah.
We just got dinner.
Oh,
What'd you get for dinner, Carrie?
Julia's got a long comment. I've been in the background, have watched since Arizona. Love seeing your learning and making your lives in Arkansas. Just watching in the background a lot. Blessings. Thank you, Julia.
Well, I appreciate it, Julie. I know you've been going through some of your own issues, so praying for you too, and
yeah,
hoping your health gets back to good, and we really appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
Taco Bell. We had tacos last night and burritos. Well, some
Yeah.
people like the crunchy shells, some people like the soft shells, but so we have call them tacos, but some of them are burritos or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, we make them homemade.
Yeah, we went and we had pork yesterday, so we had cooked it all day long, nice and slow. Oh, it was really good. It just fell off the bone. It was
Yeah.
delicious. And Lexi's my shredder, so she shredded up the cheese for us. Hurts my shoulders doing it, so she's always really good about shredding the cheese for me. 2 of us in Arkansas. You're making that. Aw, thank you. You're so funny, Ace. All right, bye guys. Yeah, thanks for coming.
All right, thanks everybody.
Hi, Armida.
Good night, Armida. Hello, goodbye. Thanks for joining us.
Zappa.
Yep. All right.
Funny.
Till next time.
And hopefully next time it goes a little smoother and we don't have musical lives and end up 6 lives later before it works. So I'm going to have both backups ready to go with everything. So either way it'll work. So appreciate you all being patient and understanding with us. And we really are thankful that you stuck by and ended up coming in. 109 of you are still here. So we appreciate it. Love you guys.
Good night, everybody. It was a great day in Arkansas.
Oh, yeah. Emojis. Yeah, don't forget your little emoji. Remember, we got lots of members right now.
Thanks to all our new members, too.
Yeah. And hope you like the new ending that we made and we sent it to you. So, thanks.
Good night, everybody.
All right. Where's the end? X? Yeah.